Got Ethan Zaretsky here. We're fired up, man. How are we feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. It's a good day to be a Sunday. The weather's nice out here on the East Coast. It's a great day. I'm going to see a movie later with the fam, so I'm excited. It's going to be a good day. W's.
What's that movie going to be?
I'm seeing, it's called Drop. It's about,
I've heard about it, bro.
Yeah, I'm excited. I like those kinds of movies where it's very suspense heavy, and you don't really, like, because all these movies nowadays, like, they're so predictable. Like,
Are they
you know, like, well, you know, if it's like say like a football movie and this guy like doesn't make the team, you know he's gonna make the team, get with the best cheerleader, and you already know like it's gonna happen. So it's like
the best cheerleader is crazy.
Okay, whatever. There's gonna be some sort of love story with like I'm gonna stop talking, but like movies are way too predictable nowadays. So I'm excited to see this one.
Well, by the way, you can keep talking. I didn't mean to make you like boost your like thoughts on that down.
I mean, like it's just typical. Like movies nowadays are so predictable, and
so
it
you know
sucks.
what also is predictable? What your go-to movie order is, and I'm gonna go through your snacks. Here we go. Ready?
Okay.
Juan Faura guessing Ethan Zaretsky's movie essentials.
All right, go
Popcorn,
ahead.
medium size.
I hate popcorn, brother.
Says,
I'm not
There's
a
no way.
I'm not a
There's-
popcorn fan. No.
There's no way you just told me that you don't like popcorn, and you literally have told me that single-handedly one of the best snacks is cheese with popcorn. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
I like a specific kind of popcorn, and if it's not that popcorn, I'm not gonna eat it. Like popcorn from the movies? Absolutely not. It gets stuck in your
you
teeth.
just said you don't like popcorn, and you tell me all the time.
I don't.
One snack.
I don't. It's one brand of one popcorn.
So say I don't like popcorn other than one brand. You can't say you don't like popcorn.
I don't like popcorn at the movies? No.
At all.
No.
Okay, but then that is crazy though. Just the way it came off, Zaretsky was crazy because the snack that you always talk about is literally popcorn. You have to understand like how that's crazy.
I get how that could be confusing, but like for me, I'm trying to like relate it to another thing. I can't say like I don't like.
It's like me saying that I love oranges, but I don't like fruit.
I like corn, but only on the cob. I don't like corn.
Like that's crazy.
I don't. It's got to be on the cob.
Like you can't have it on a can.
No.
That's crazy. Like it's the same piece of like maíz, and we say in Spanish maíz. Say maíz, Ethan. Maíz.
Maïs, and it's May in French, MAIS.
Yeah, May. That's a fit. Listen, we're gonna go back then. Raisinets. It's a candy, bro.
I'm really not like a huge snack at the movie kind of guy. I really
Are
just
you
like.
serious?
No, I don't even drink soda at the movies. Like I like just a
don't
nice
walk in there, just sit there.
I like a water. Like I used to like Skittles, but now.
Skittles, wild berry, hands down the best. Then sour.
I like Dibs. You ever had Dibs? Like
Never
the
heard
little
of it.
ice cream bites? Like they come
Never
in
heard
like a
of
red
it.
container. They're pretty good.
Oh, like Dippin' Dots.
Dibs, DIBS. It's an OG snack. But they're good. They're good. What about you? What do you like in the movie theater? Do you want me to
telling
guess?
you, popcorn,
Okay.
maybe a pretzel. It depends. Depends on how I'm feeling.
Okay,
So
I
it's
like
either
that.
popcorn or pretzel.
That's a good shout.
Yeah, and then after that, it's gonna be Raisinets, hands down. Hands down. Raisinets are arguably top 3 candy of all time. I don't care. Anybody flame me in the comments. Top 3 candy of all time. Beats Hershey's, beats Hot Tamales, beats Mike and Ike's, beats Skittles. If you want me to keep naming things brought to you by Mars, which is the company that creates them, I will. And then if I'm really feeling like diabolical, I'll have a Dr. Pepper.
I just remembered what my go-to snack is at the movies because I don't go to the movies often. Like it is
Neither do I.
rare.
I haven't been to the movies since I literally didn't have a voice like that was deep.
My family needs to like drag me to the movies. Like the movie needs to be like something I'm really interested in for me to actually go to the movies.
Why? Because you have Netflix now?
I mean, it's not even that. It's just like if like the Minecraft movie. Like the Minecraft movie came out, I really
That's
wanted to
brain
see
rot.
it.
That's
And I
brain-
didn't want to go to the theater to watch it, so I just streamed it at home.
You know that's brain rot, though, right? That's literally
Yeah,
brain.
but my favorite theater snack is the Airheads Mini Extremes, like the sour ones.
Oh my
like
god,
the little
with the
bites.
strips.
No, not the strips, the bites. Like the little bites. It's the same flavor, same everything, but they got to be the bite-sized ones.
Wait, you know it's the ones I'm talking about where it's like the string?
Yes, I can't do that. That's AO. And I also like Reese's peanut butter cups.
I
But like they don't.
really this.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I also like Twizzlers. Twizzlers.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna get probably flamed for this. I've never been a big Twizzler like licorice guy. Like I think black licorice, all that stuff.
No,
gross.
horrible. Black licorice is horrible.
Can I give a hot take on this pod?
Go
I
ahead.
feel like that's what this has turned into. It's a hot take spot. I really think fudge is disgusting. Like chocolate fudge, it's disgusting. Like a block of fudge. When people eat that, like that is just like diabetes.
I have nothing to combat that. Like I think the same thing, but I like toffee. Like that's kind of like in the same
That's
family.
disgusting too.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Taffy, like except like when they do the big thing with like the
Yeah,
scooping it like this.
If you gotta get it from, you gotta get it from the right place though. Like if you're just getting it from some random place, like it's not good. It's not. It's, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what kind of toffee you're making with that motion, but yeah, but it could work. It could work.
Good work, man, Zaretsky. Holy cow. It's so crazy that we're literally like halfway through. Like 3 weeks ago was the national championship for basketball, almost a month ago. Like that's crazy.
You know, I know. It's nuts.
Masters,
Yesterday I didn't. Yesterday was like the first day where I felt comfortable not wearing a sweatshirt outside or like
Are you
during
serious?
the day. Yeah, and I'm normally a big
I'm
sweatshirt
just
guy, but
like
it was
you,
too
though,
much.
where I'm wearing sweatshirts when it's 65. When it creeps 70, that's when you start wearing the short sleeve.
Bro, I literally wore a sweatshirt to the Grand Canyon. It was like 97 degrees, and I wore a sweatshirt to the Grand
That's
Canyon.
literally a bot level move. There's no way. There's no way. You wore a sweatshirt. Yo, put the picture up here on the top. This guy wore a sweatshirt. Whatever company you were wearing, you definitely...
Under Armour. It was an Under Armour
Under Armour,
sweatshirt.
sponsor Ethan. He wears your merch to spread awareness regardless of temperature.
I was sweating, bro. It was so bad.
That is insane. What are you trying to be, Aaron Donald, when he goes in the cold plunge? Put up a picture of Aaron Donald in the cold plunge when he's literally in a full sweatsuit, bro. In a full sweat. Yo, you're gonna keep drinking that and not for me to ask the best Gatorade flavor of all time. You'd yell at lemon lime.
I don't know. I don't know what your brain ticked off that I was drinking that specific brand. By the way, if you want to sponsor us, let us know.
Yo,
But it's
Gatorade.
lemon.
We will literally do taste review of every single flavor.
It's lemon lime. There's no other better Gatorade flavor.
The second one though is blue. The worst
Man.
is the worst. That's like it's just like because like the worst, and it's not even because it tastes bad. It's just because you can get it at Hawaiian Punch. You can get anything. Is the red one. Like you can
The
just
worst
get that.
Gatorade flavor is lime cucumber.
Never heard. There's no such
It's
thing.
horrible. Yeah, it's horrible.
There's no such thing. I've never heard of it.
Well, just because you've never heard of it doesn't mean there's no such thing. I'm showing you a picture of it right now.
You know, you're very right, and you kind of just like Stone Cold Austin me. Shout out WrestleMania, which is going on. Are you a big WWE guy?
No, I'm anti WWE
Why?
because it's just a fake product. I'm trying to find a picture of this Gatorade. Yeah,
So-
here we go. Lime
That
cucumber.
looks disgusting. That looks
It's horrible.
disgusting.
It's horrible. It doesn't even taste like lime. It just tastes like cucumber. And who
There we
wants
go.
to drink a cucumber? Please, let me know. If you like to drink cucumbers, let me know in the comments because I need...
A lot
know
of
what
people
I'm
that do, I don't even want to make a dig because I might get crushed for this, but a lot of people that do Pilates probably will, or like the people that do like the sauna with like the onions on their eyes. Onions is
Cucumbers.
crazy.
They put cucumbers on there, yeah. Onions on your eyes, you're just going to be crying the whole time. Sweating and crying.
Sweating and crying. I can't believe I just said onions. But Ethan, let's talk about the real meat, the juicy stuff. I sound like Ben Wasserman right now from Today's Sports Live Archives. The juicy stuff. NHL playoffs. We said we were going to potentially talk about it, but guess what? It got up out of a natural conversation. Today, well, first of all, Winnipeg absolutely destroyed Dallas. They don't even deserve to be in the playoffs.
Winnipeg didn't play Dallas.
I'm sorry, Colorado Avalanche
There
destroyed
you go. There you go.
Dallas. I had to redeem myself. Today's a big day. Carolina playing in about an hour. Carolina is going to beat the Devils this year. They lost last time. It's going to happen. Who do you got as your NHL winner?
Carolina is my Stanley Cup winner.
You said that last year.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I listen, like, the Carolina Hurricanes are going to win the Stanley Cup 2025. They're going to do it. They're going to beat the Devils in 5 games. Then they're going to play the 5 games. Then they're going to beat the Capitals in 6 games.
You don't think
And-
Ovi's getting it done this year?
No. Though I'd love to watch it and I'd love to see that happen. I don't think so. And then they're going to so they're going to beat the Capitals, and then they're going to play the Toronto Maple Leafs.
The Leafs are making it that far.
Leafs are going to make it to the conference finals for the first time in probably like 20 plus years, 25 plus years. And the Canes are going to sweep them. The Canes are going to beat them in 4. Yeah. You heard it here first.
Speechless.
And then the Canes are going to beat...
Wait, time out. 30-second brought to you by Chops. I didn't even mean to steal your thunder, but you just said they're going to get swept in the finals of the Eastern Conference.
The Toronto Maple Leafs, yeah.
You have no hesitation.
No.
One of the greatest goal scorers, Austin Matthews, is getting swept.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Even I don't believe what I just said, but I'm sticking with it. The Canes are going to sweep... And then they're going to play... I'm going to say they're going to play the LA Kings in the Stanley Cup.
No way. There's no way LA Kings are making it that far. They're losing the Oilers.
I don't think so.
You think the Kings are that good?
I think the Oilers are beat up. I took the Kings to win the Stanley Cup as well. Just a small little sprinkle, but I put all my eggs in the Carolina Hurricanes basket.
So should I go to a Kings game?
Oh, yeah.
I was at a Kings game when my buddies from PA, shout out Joel, Jack, and Michael Yankello came, and they won. They beat the Blues.
Shout out the Blues. The thing about the Kings, and I'll be brief about this, is that they had the best home record in the NHL this season, and that's one of the most important things, being able to win on home. And yeah, I think they only lost 5 games at home this year.
No way.
Which is insane. Yeah, it's crazy. I can pull up the record if you want me to.
Honestly, I would love for you to do that.
I will do that, as I say that, it's very important to not drop games at home, especially when you don't have home ice advantage. You want to be able to win all 3 of those games.
Are they on the road first against the Oilers?
Yes. No, they're home. They're home, but the next round they would be away if they played Vegas. Yeah.
Yo,
so
Vegas
being able to not lose at home is very big in the playoffs. I love the style you got going on today.
I appreciate that, bro. You know what? Can I be honest? I'm not even just trying to reciprocate because I feel like I have to. I'm being honest. I love when your hair's like in a messy flow.
Yeah, I need a haircut. I do appreciate that, but my hair's a little long. It's a little long.
Go back to the clip. No, go back to the clips. When we first started the podcast, this is what your hair looked like, and I love it. That's not glaze.
The Kings were 31-6-4 at home this year. So they lost 6 games in regulation, 4 in overtime or a shootout, and they won 31 home games this year.
That's really good.
That's disgusting. That's like... That's just sick.
Dude, Crypto.com arena, come on, bro.
They got something going.
You gotta come out. Yo, it would be very fitting for you to come to Los Angeles to watch it play.
If the Kings played the Hurricanes in the Cup final, I will go.
Okay, there it is. On the record. It's on the record.
Just because if the Hurricanes win the Cup, it pays for my ticket and all that stuff.
Correct. So you're putting that out there right now. You double down.
If the LA Kings play the Carolina Hurricanes in the Stanley Cup Finals, I'll go to the Stanley Cup Finals.
In LA.
Yes, but it'll probably be cheaper to go to Carolina. But yes, I would.
Of course it would. But you said you come to LA.
Sure, it's very unlikely, but sure, I'll come.
Yeah, great. And then
Juan, who's your pick? Who's your pick?
I told you I'm going Davo. I'm a big Davo guy. I think Davo needs one. He's itching for it. I think he's the best player in the show, and I really think. Speaking of the show, Mr. Ben Schoen coming back for Penn State one more year. What do you got to say to that? 2 cents on that? Anything?
No, I'm just really happy for him. He had a decision to make, and I think he made the right decision. He's going to enjoy, his last year at Penn State hockey. I texted him. I said 50-point season incoming. I got to load the juices up. Shout out, Ben. You're going to kill it this year, man. I'm happy for you.
Let's go. And
yeah, what about you?
I'm super excited for him, man, because he had to battle an injury for a year and a half. Huge ankle injury. Bro, he was leading the team in points his sophomore year. All the way up until January. He was dicing it up. Then he got hurt at Michigan, was out for a year and a half. Was out for the rest of that sophomore year, plus all of junior year. Because then he re-injured his ankle. Then he finally came back this year. And he would say that I thought he had a great season. He had his ups and downs. But, Ohio State, shootout. Great pass to Reese Lawback. scoring, having the assist in the Frozen Four, like battling for that goal, and then Nick DeGrasse put it in. Like Ben is just one of those guys that gets in front and like knows how to just, and he starts stuff too. He loves Sherman.
Penn State hockey is just on the up and up, and I'm
This
so
year
happy.
was an unbelievable year to witness, and it was so cool being able to witness them go the Frozen Four with Ethan. That was a really cool moment. I can't even lie. First in program history, in my hometown, coming back, like it was so fitting. I was coming home for the Sports Business Conference. Penn State hockey ended up winning. I get to see the Zaretsky. Like we did the Chipotle video. Like that weekend was sick. And Zaretsky, though, the fashion they won in overtime, like come on, DeMarsico and the goal, by the way, ESPN top 10, like behind the back, like it wasn't just like some nameless goal. Like that was a nasty goal.
It gets me emotional thinking about it. Like I was emotional after the game. It was crazy. It was so crazy.
Was that one of the coolest goals you've seen in person or no?
College, yeah, it was the coolest goal I've ever seen in college. It's crazy. Like that moment was so intense. Like I did not expect myself to feel the kind of things that I was feeling. Like to be honest, like they should not have won that game. Like no, like they did not deserve to win that game. Not for a second. But they showed their fight.
It's
the truth. It's the truth. I know hockey, like they did not deserve to win that game. But listen, that's not all the time where it doesn't happen all the time where a team that deserves to win the game wins the game, and that's the beauty of sports. And it happens a lot in hockey where a team just dominates and dominates. Like today, the Hurricanes could absolutely dominate the Devils, but the Devils end up winning. Doesn't mean they deserve to win, but they ended up winning, and that's all that matters.
So you think UConn dominated Penn State that game?
Absolutely. It literally, like, I did not expect Penn State to win at all. At all. It happens. It happens. I mean, UConn, like, we can look up the stats.
Though, JJ
We can look up the stats. Like, if you want to look up the stats, I'll prove my point. If you want to look at the stats.
Right.
UConn.
JJ Weebush scored. Who else? Matt DeMarsico and who was the other goal? Oh,
Dane Dowiak.
Yeah. Wow. Remember in his celly like this? That was
he's like
sick.
Yeah. He's crazy. They don't. Okay, here's the box score. Oh, this is just.
Can I ask you trivia? Who had the game-winning assist to Matt DeMarsico?
Charlie Serrato.
Wow.
It doesn't have like the
Yeah, you're good.
like the minutes and all that crazy stats because it's ESPN and but yeah, the UConn dominated that game. But we put a pin in that. Shout out Penn State hockey.
Hey, they're on the up though, getting to the Frozen Four, and
Huge.
even like bro, they battle with BU, even though BU won and like on an empty netter 3-1, like it was 2-1, bro. Like they were battling.
Yeah, but again, another game where they just had no shot. I love Penn State hockey, but like they just can't. They don't have the talent to compete with a BU or a Denver or a Western Michigan.
They was 2-1.
They would have got but the score. Like I told you this before, the score doesn't always indicate how the game has been going.
Yeah.
So
they lost Arseni. He just got drafted or a two-way contract. What does that mean, by the way? Can you educate me? I don't know what that means.
For what?
Arseni got a two-way contract. He didn't get drafted. It was like a two-way contract, and now he's gone. Same with Simon Mack.
Mm-hmm.
Simon Mack got
he's in the league. He's in the league now. He's on the Calgary Flames. He got an entry-level contract for the Flames.
Yeah, and then so he's going to the NHL.
Yes.
And then
he's not going to play, but anything could happen.
Simon Mack also just got an AHL contract. He's playing for AHL, which is the league right below, right? NHL.
Yeah. It's huge.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. I didn't even see that. Do you know what team?
Yeah, I mean, Simon Mack's one of the best defenders in the country.
That's Captain Mack. It's Captain Mack. Shout out Penn State hockey.
You know what's crazy about Simon Mack? Guy studied biology and wanted to go for pre-med.
You got the double.
Hockey sneak. People crap on hockey thinking sometimes the guys are a little wacky. I gotta shout them out.
I mean,
they're some
wacky.
of the smartest guys. They had one of the highest GPAs. I mean, I had classes with Tyler Paget, Christian Berger, Liam Soulier. Those guys literally studied finance and had all 4.0s.
Liam Soulier is a bot. I hope you're seeing this, bro. You're a bot. You literally could have had it all. You could have been drafted in the NHL. You could have had it all, but you left for money.
Dude, there's no way you just diss my guy, Liam.
I did. I listen. Like you're a great guy, Liam.
You're
a great guy. You're a great guy, but like I can't respect the leaving for money. And your team, and you honestly, karma bit him in the butt because he got his butt whooped in in the tourney, and he could have been on Penn State. He could have got drafted to the NHL this year. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate you chose, probably a couple, like 100,000 or 200,000 more. It's crazy.
That's crazy,
yeah.
Zaretsky.
But yeah, I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're.
Carmen, you just came in with the heater.
I mean, he dissed Penn State hardcore. That's all I gotta say. I don't respect people that I don't respect.
Minnesota's this.
It's not even about that. He took the money. The money meant more to him than the Penn State hockey tradition.
Bro, he was there for 4 years though. He did his 4 years.
Exactly. Stuck it out. Stick it out. If you're making
4 years at Penn State.
Listen,
it was his grad year that he did another place. He did 4 years at Penn State. I'm just putting that out there. It's not like he left like.
So then why did he go to another school?
For maybe a better opportunity.
All right. Well, then I'm glad he got his better opportunity getting bounced in the Yoffs and didn't make it to the Final Four.
That is unfortunate, but that's my guy, Liam. I ain't gonna lie.
And he got sniped by Simon Mack in overtime. So.
Listen, I love Liam. Liam, I'm not on Ethan's side on this one.
I don't hate Liam. I just don't like when people leave their.
Well, you ask him what the actual reason is that he left, because you might not know.
I'm probably wrong. What do I know? I'm just some bum in New Jersey.
You play for the New Jersey Titans. Shout out Jimmy Jow.
I did not play for the Titans. I was horrible.
Have you ever heard of the Titans?
Yeah, I'm not good at hockey. So.
Wait, are the Titans good?
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah. Chicago Steel, USHL.
Yeah, they're good. They're good.
That's who Jimmy played for. You know who his D partner was? Owen Power. Ever hear of him?
I did. He got drafted by the Buffalo Sabres.
Of course. Shout out Terry Pagula. Zaretsky, this has been an unreal podcast. We just dove into hockey.
I think we've been spewing. Let me get.
What hoodie is that? Is that comfort clothing?
It's not. Oh, I have a question for you, Juan. I want to hear a hot take for the NFL draft, and I want to hear who you think the Eagles are going to select.
With the 32nd pick, and this year, start over. With the 32nd pick in the 2026-25 NFL draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Abdul Carter from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
You really couldn't be serious about this?
NFL Cover does his analysis. From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, this guy's a white-hot power.
Can't be serious for 1 minute.
I was.
If you genuinely think the Eagles, not only... Okay, you know what, Juan? I don't even know what to say.
You don't think they're gonna wait? And
is that your hot take or what? Like that is like the hot.
Saying, like I think he'd be a great fit. They need an edge rusher in Philadelphia.
You do know he's not going to slip out of the top 3, right? Abdul Carter. So if the Eagles want him, they need to trade up to get him, and it's going to cost them a lot. He's not going to
slip out of the top 3. I thought they said he's going to be like a projected first round.
No, Abdul Carter is the 3rd overall pick in the NFL draft.
Who's he's going to go to the
Cam Ward. Are you not tapped in?
I'm not.
It's a lock.
To be honest, I'm not.
All right, well, let me educate you. So, number 1, it's going to go Cam Ward.
By the way, 2, if you're wrong, you're not educated.
That's fine. I don't really care. I mean, this...
No, you should care because this is the NFL.
I know ball, bro.
All right, here we go. All right, you know ball. Yo, Ethan said it. No, let's go. Cam Ward, 1, 2, who?
Travis Hunter. Number 3 is going to be Abdul Carter. Number 4 is going to be Will Campbell or whoever the Patriots are projected to pick. Yeah, he's the guy. I'm pretty sure he went to Michigan.
Oh yes.
Let me double check. I do have a hot take though for number 5, and I want to put this on the record because I put my money where my mouth is, and I have this at plus 800, and now it's plus 250. Ashton Genty to be drafted by the Jacksonville Jaguars at number
crazy.
5 overall.
That one I know. Bro, I met his agent at the Penn State Sports Business Conference. That's not happening.
Okay, that's fine. It's just a prediction. You know,
yeah,
like I said, I put my money where my mouth is. I got it at plus 800. Now it's plus 250. So what do you want? What do you got to say about that?
You think that's great? Odds don't mean shit.
You're right. It doesn't.
They don't mean shit.
But if you wanted to bet $5 on it now, you'd win 20, and I bet $5 for 50. So
Right, yeah, not bad. I mean, like, great. That's like paying for what, like a saddle reverend, like fillet, like
not even close. That's like
not even
that's like a
close.
quarter of a Saddle River fillet.
Yeah, you know what's crazy about Saddle River and Tommy DeVito was casually just posted up with our guy. We talk about Chef Jamie almost
And
every
Brian
time.
and Dayball, Coach Dayball was there too.
Bro,
You
Chef
sent me
Jamie,
that.
when I come back this summer, I'm telling you, I'm going there. I'm
It's a
driving.
lock. It's a lock.
It's a lot. And I can already know the bread that they create is probably insane. I can already know. I can already tell.
And the butter, the cinnamon butter, it's so good.
They have
So
cinnamon
good.
butter, not even
Yeah.
just regular butter.
They have regular butter, cinnamon butter.
Like I
You
want
want
to
the
feast when I'm-
For real, I love it. I don't want to talk about food, but I need to pick your brain about this NFL draft stuff. Like, do you really not know? Like, are you
Shout out
really not
Chef
hip?
Jamie, though. Shout out Chef Jamie.
Okay, Abdul Carter is shout out Chef Jamie. Abdul Carter is a consensus top 5 overall pick. He's probably going to be a Giant, which sucks, but like it's fine.
No
It's whatever.
way. He wants to be an Eagle, bro. He grew up his whole life an Eagle.
I know he wants to be an Eagle, but the Eagles are going to have to give up AJ Brown and like a couple
No
picks
way.
if they want. Yes.
They'll have to give up
Yes.
AJ Brown for him.
Yes.
That's not worth it.
I don't think so either. I think the Eagles are going to draft a receiver. It really depends who's available, but I think the Eagles are looking to get another threat at wide receiver because, they got A.J. Brown, they got Devonta Smith. And then third is like...
Jahan Dotson.
He's
They didn't
good,
give
but
him touches. Nope. I'm going to disagree with you. I'm going to step right in on that one. They never threw him the ball. And when they did throw him the ball, he made crazy catches. Jacksonville Jaguars game, you were there. Crazy catch.
I just don't... I don't
score
think...
the first play of the game. Excuse me.
I know.
Super Bowl.
I know.
Hello. And guess
Ball
who
down
bet
at the
that?
1-yard line. You
Yeah,
did.
and who bet that?
It didn't happen, though.
That was plus 1,200, and I almost had it.
That would have been sick. I
But I
just
did
don't
get the
think
plus-
Jahan Dotson is a viable third option in this type of NFL.
Jahan's my guy.
And you not only well, go ahead.
I had plus 1,400 too on the Eagles win the Super Bowl the day before the season even started. It was plus 1,400, and guess who got that right?
You did.
Yeah, so
I
guess
got
what
him
I
at plus
out of that?
500. It wasn't good.
$20 bet, and I got $280 out of it. Is that a good bet or not?
It's a phenomenal bet. That's a great they call it CLV, closing line value. That's what
Why?
they call that. Like when you get good odds on like the Genti bet. Because like the odds when you
5%.
bet it were high, and then when it closed, it was like even.
Gotta be
money.
honest,
Like,
I missed since I won that money and bet it, and right now I'm in the positive. So I've had a lot of losses in betting, but overall because of that Eagles bet, I'm in the plus. So I've made money betting. So now
good.
I'm getting cocky, and I wish I was still living in PA so I could bet. Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
if you have a gambling problem, Juwan, I think the Eagles. It hurts me to say, I think they're going to draft Emeka Egbuka from the Ohio State Buckeyes.
I'm totally cool with that. Bro, when
And
guys leave college, I'm fine. It's when they're in college.
Well, I still have a grudge against what's his name from Ohio State.
JT Barrett.
No,
Justin
not
Fields?
JT Barrett. Yeah, Justin Fields. I like him.
You know he
Like,
committed to
I think
Penn
he's a
State,
great
right?
football
You know
player.
he
I don't
committed
have
to
any-
Penn State.
I know. I have nothing wrong with his skill, and I just like the fact that he went to Ohio State just bugs me, and the
But he
fact that he
committed to
never
Penn State
he never
initially.
lost to Penn State. Like it's just like
And he committed
Penn
to Penn
State.
State.
I know. But it's gonna be cool to see him in a New York market. Like I hope he flourishes. Like the Jets.
Wait, he's
need
on a New York
him.
market. What team is he on?
He's on the Jets. He's the starting quarterback for the Jets.
Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Thought he's on the Steelers.
Nope. See that you're not tapped in. By the way, it's gonna be crazy because Justin Fields is gonna be thrown to Tyler Warren because with the 7th overall pick, the New York Jets are gonna select Tyler Warren from Penn State.
Dude, they just got Olu last year.
I know, and
Olu
they're
was
gonna
hurt,
have
though.
the New York markets. They love their Penn State, and it's crazy because the Giants are gonna get Abdul Carter and the Jets are gonna get Tyler Warren. It's gonna be hype.
Do you think they'll be
Yeah.
roommates or not?
No, because if they're on the same team, they'd probably get a house together. But
No, they're on different teams, but they're roommates. Why not? I would do that. Like if you played for the Colorado Avalanche, and I played for
the Nuggets.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's like same market, different sport. This is like Same market, same sport.
Yeah. Are there any Cali hockey teams besides the Kings?
Yeah, there's
Oh my God, I'm a
3.
bot. San
There's
Jose Sharks.
Anaheim Ducks, and well, San Jose's up top.
Anaheim is technically like an hour from California, LA.
Yeah, yeah.
Would you come to a Ducks game? Are the Ducks in the playoffs?
No, the Ducks are trash. So are the Sharks. I feel like there's another. I feel
Yo,
like there's
ready for
another
this?
California
You know
team.
how I know I'm tapped into hockey?
I feel like there's another
25th
California team though. I don't know. I could be tripping.
2016 San Jose Sharks, Joe Pavelski, Thornton, Marlowe. Come
See,
on,
you know
bro.
puck, but you got to get your ball knowledge up. You got to get your
That's
football
not bad,
knowledge.
right, Marlowe?
That's pretty good. Who's number 39 on that team?
Joe Burns.
Brent Burns.
Brent Burns. Ah!
But it wasn't Brent Burns.
Almost.
It wasn't Brent. Logan Couture was number 39.
I almost had it.
It's good. It's good. But Logan Couture, shout out you. He just retired.
Who?
Great career. Logan Couture. He was the captain on that team.
He's the dog, right?
Yeah, but he just retired. Sad the way he went out, though. It always sucks to like end on an injury. It's always the worst.
That is.
Yep.
Zaretsky, I gotta say this. I don't even want to put this out there, but I'm gonna do it. My mom's gonna kill me. Yesterday, when shout out Jordan Bowers and Addison Fada winning the NCAA National Championship, I screamed so loud because I was so excited that my apartment door guy, boom, 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 boom. Hey! And then I opened the door and he's like, you guys stop yelling. The entire floor is worried, saying that they thought there was an incident. I came down from the gym. Dude, from that point on, now I'm like careful about screaming because you know me, I get excited and I'll start like screaming. That was my first, that like screaming, like I'm talking like Euro, like ready?
Literally, the video came up on my phone the other day.
That's how loud I was screaming yesterday.
That video came up on my phone the other day from you at the Euro, from watching the Euros with you. I mean, the World Cup is going to be nuts. By the way, World Cup, real quick.
Wait.
The games are in Philly, right?
There's qualifying games are in Philly, like group stage.
That's right. You know, but if
Finals
Spain,
in Dallas, Texas, if you're interested.
No. Finals in MetLife. Finals at MetLife in New Jersey.
Semifinals is in LA.
That's sick. You should try and go to that if Spain's there. You should. I mean, the tickets are going to be mucho guap. Mucho guap.
Of course, just like when you come and watch the Carolina Hurricanes play against the Kings in 2 months.
Yeah, but that's going to be like a quarter of an eighth of the price that a World Cup semifinal would be. World Cup semifinal get-in price is like $3,000, like for the worst seat.
No shot.
Yeah. Well, the final is $6,000, so it's got to be equivalent.
You're gonna pay $6,000 for.
I'm not going to the World Cup final unless the USA is in it. I'm not even that big of a fan. I'd rather just watch on my couch.
If USA was in, would you consider it?
No, unless I was getting gifted or sponsored tickets. Like I don't care that much. Like I know.
What if the NHL had a $6,000 Rangers Game 7? Are you paying $6,000?
I mean, the get-in price is probably like $15,000 to $2,000 for that. But I have season tickets, so I get in. I get in there.
No, but that's not how that works. You don't understand what I've learned. Season tickets you have for the regular season, then you get a discounted price for playoffs.
No, not for the not for hockey.
So you get
like
free.
I still get my seats. No, it's not free. It's not free.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Well, no, they're more they're not cheaper than the regular season.
Right.
So like, say a regular season ticket for the Rangers, like say one seat is $300. It's probably $700. Probably $700.
On
The
top
seat's
of
probably
that.
$700. Well, yeah, no. So like a regular season seat $300 per game. That's probably like $700 base price. But then you could sell that seat for like $1,000 probably.
Do you sell your seats
Easy.
ever?
Yeah.
Like your family sells seats.
Yeah. My dad is a huge ticket seller.
Oh, so he doesn't like go to every game.
No. The kids.
So you
go.
just make money basically on it.
Yeah. Basically. Shout out the Knicks. The Knicks better do well this year. I'll just say that.
Would you consider going to a Knicks game if they made
No.
the NBA final?
No.
Bro, it takes forever for you to get. It takes so hard to get
I don't
you
like the
out.
NBA. You know that.
I know, but
that.
getting you out to go to these games, bro. No, I'm excited though about the Canes because that'll be in a month and a half.
You don't even need to persuade me to go to an NHL game. NBA, I'd go to a game, but
really.
It's
so if I told you go to a Flyers game at 12 o'clock on a Saturday, you're gonna go? Bullshit.
I would go. I would be more inclined to go to that than if I lived right next to MSG and the Knicks were playing in the finals.
That's diabolical.
I just don't care. I do not care. But I do hope the Knicks play the Thunder in the NBA finals.
The Thunder's out in the first round. Hot take.
I would be devastated because I have a future on them to win to make the finals.
You are literally like one of my closest friends, yet one of the closest people I know to betting odds. Like this guy literally lives by the lines. You live by the lines.
You tell me. You ask me any. You ask me any.
You're not like ESPN. What? You don't live outside the lines. You live in the lines. You probably don't even know what outside the lines is.
No, I don't.
Of course.
I don't. But if you gave me a game that's being played today, I could probably tell you the odds.
Oh my gosh, it's literally been 36 minutes. Holy.
Like the Phillies today are like minus 300. I don't know who's pitching. I know they're going against Cal Quantrill.
To end this podcast, I'm going to end it on these 3 notes. Be good servant in the world. Work really hard. And third, enjoy yourself some bread with some cinnamon butter at Saddle River Inn. That's my 3 ways to end it. What are you going to end with?
I'm going to end with my 3 things, which is stay happy, love your loved ones, and rot in bed for a little longer than you normally do.
Love that. From the Unstructured Podcast, Juan Faura, Ethan Zaretsky, we out.